Audio, how about now? Now good? I need immediate feedback to know if this is even worth the time, because I had to put 20 quid in just to be able to do this live. Won't last for long, but it won't be long of a tour. We're here in Boyle Abbey. It should work now, audio wise. Working now. Yay, thank you. My headphones were the cause there. I'll pop them away. Yeah, this is it. Free entry. I need to pee. That is the main focus on it. Getting in was easy enough. I'm only now starting to break out into a sort of slimy ooze known as sweat. Not that humid today. So, let's keep going, shall we? While I show you around. So, feedback will be important, especially early on. But you know, maybe later as well. Getting in was easy enough. I'll read from you the little booklet they gave. Whee! If we look at the stonework and shit. From Boyle Abbey, just outside the town of Boyle, is and visible from the main Dublin-Sligo road, is the most impressive surviving example of Ireland of a Cistercian church of the early period, late 12th to early 13th century. Monastic buildings have been greatly damaged by later military occupation. Order founded in Burgundy in 1096 against the laxity of the Benedictines and Claudians, favor return to austerity and life of prayer, contemplation and manual labor. Layout of Syrian monasteries. Okay. Looks cool. I've seen this for years. Oh, I have to show you the main entrance. Like this main part here is the main part. This is the chapter house, but as you can see, it's been a bit... it's altered a bit. There was an entrance there once. There is, however, this. This is the Santacree. Gatehouse aisle. Santacree. I don't know. Precipice. Cistercian. There's a few places like this around Ireland that I can go to. Here's the main end. Here's the main hall. As you can tell, there is no more roof because the English came and burnt it down when Cromwell came to town, and it was left as an empty husk ever since. You see these for years. I've seen these for years. The sort of jutted remains. Again, it's free today. You can go in here. That's kind of cool. At one point the ceiling would have been super high up, but well, they put a sort of protective glass out the front here to stop the traffic. There's another one in Sligo I want to show you guys, but that'll be for another time. There's also a castle in the next stop up from here, so those will be the next trips. Because it cost me nothing. Western doorway. This would be an awesome place for a gig or a rave. Yeah, absolutely, if they ever need to save money. Also, any sort of like period drama. Game of Thrones could film here, you know? Just say it's a ruined old castle or abbey or whatever. Well, could have filmed here. They can't really film now. There's really not much else going on besides. I mean, there's upstairs there, and there's a bunch of tourists. It really won't take that long to film this. I'll go into the areas I can go into, but there's not that much to show. Because, well, it was pretty much gutted. Let's read another part. The church is a presbytery were assumed to have been built immediately after the arrival of the monks. 13. A lot of graves are around here, so I can show you the graves. Right, the gravestones. There's apparently some really old, like Neolithic stuff here. This area was excavated by a team of archaeologists between 2006 and 2012. Ground level see here is where excavation finished murder represents the earliest floor of the church. One burial was uncovered just below the floor. 2 pits were dug. The church was used out. Many contained animal bones. Most likely the English tossed all the food that they were eating down here, but there was a previous thing. Oh yeah, that's cool. I thought that was a woo! Huh? That was real there for a second. Look at that. That's cool. Random bird, falcon or something. It's carved up there. I know it's kind of hard for you to see with the lighting. There's a lot of little things about these places like that, where you find like little bits of stonework that have little carvings and such. I mean, look at the details going on here with the sconce, the wall sconces. I just found that very cool. In a lot of churches, you'd find, like fancier churches, you find like lots of little jokes that the people would put in. Ah, is there a gift shop? There's barely even an entrance. There's a little like of it, and from there I want to play D&D there. That would be great. There's a lot of places in Europe like this. There's almost nothing like this in America because you guys don't have the history we do. That's not a flex, that's just, you know, I suppose it is a bit of a flex. Not like we earned it. Perfect place to hang pirates. Hey. Now, you ever hung pirates in one place, and that was good old Blighty. They hung them outside in Hangman's Wharf in London. Little prayer chambers. Boyle Abbey, National Monument, and may have survived till 1598 when it was leased to Will Usher. Oh, it was still being used after it was sacked. So they would have had church here, but it would have just been under no roof whatsoever. Like, remember, all this would have been tiled and decorated like crazy. Giant stained glass windows. People would have spent their whole lives here, coming here as a child and being buried here. Almost never leaving the place. They'd have had no idea how to survive on the outside world. Go back throwing away lettuce. Hey man, you're doing a great job. I like the upper windows there. This place would have been the focus of this would have been the focus of the town of Boyle for centuries. Like, the whole purpose of Boyle being built would have been for this one building. I love the little center piece here. The courtyard. Honestly, I think that's it. I'm gonna go up these flight of stairs, and after that, I think that's everything. Like, I've run out of places to go to. Oh, oh no. No, that's just going back up the same stairs as you entered. It's pretty cool, but is there any stairs? There is indeed. But this is clearly a more modern construction. I have no idea what's up here. Maybe a little museum or something. Or maybe you're not even meant to go up there and this is like an admin building. I'll know when I walk up it. I've been curious about this place though. A few tourists here as well, besides me. It's a little tower up here. Kiln, this is probably where they cooked their food and kept themselves warm. The refectory is closed off, unfortunately. All you can do is kind of... Whoa! Oh, look at the details here. That's nice. If I wasn't so self-conscious, I'd bloody have a little wee down here in the corner. But I can wait. Whoop. All the broken pieces of stone that they found and laid out here. Individual pieces of like columns and stuff like that. So, should be able to... Oh no, they've blocked it off. That sucks. I was hoping to see up the very roof. You could set like a really cool like period drama here. Oh! I almost forgot to pick up one of these things. Perfect. Every Irish historical landmark, you get one of these. I've got one for the one in Sligo and the one for the Aran Islands. So I've now got that added to my collection. That's a cool image. Screen cap that. Alright. As nice as this is, let's go and have a look at the upstairs. And then we will wrap it up. Don't forget guys, if you want to see more of these things, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you can help out financially via Streamlabs, greatly appreciated, never required. I've always got a flex. I've always got a flex. As for me for the rest of the day, once this is done, I'm heading back into the village here in Boyle. And I will show you guys... I'll show you guys the... Ooh, I didn't go in here. A lot of little nooks and crannies. I'll have a look at this myself to see how it turned out. Ooh, stairways. Claire, you got your wish. Proper stairway. Maybe not of the exact period, but still. Get a nice upstairs view. Get a little bit of cardio in as well. Oh, you see these? Those are medical steps. Very likely to break your neck if you're not careful. Yeah, I knew it. They'd have a little... I knew they'd do this. A little tiny thing upstairs. Problematic. Whoa. Look. Druids. Hey, they found a replica of the sundial. Pretty cool. Here's a little replica of the place. get out of the light. Little diorama. Tiny, tiny little figurines. Little sheep. Look at the little sheep. So tiny. Architecture. Very Romanesque. Yeah, Romanesque to Gothic. Part and part. I remember learning all about that in school. And just because I'm a big nerd. This is the crook from the 13th century, I do believe. It says right here. I'm terrified to touch it, but boop. There, I touched it. I touched history. Disillusionment of the monasteries. That's a very weird picture of Henry VIII. Yeah, great way of making money by taking it away from the people who hoarded all the money. I don't feel bad for the monks. I do miss the fact that there was probably a lot of history here, though. That would probably sucked. Must have sucked that one day they just wake up and they're just being told to go out onto the street. Probably didn't even know how to start a fire. Ooh. Oh, there's some of the other local stuff. This is my, this is one of the towns nearby me, the Rigna mining experience. And the trackway. What? I don't know what this is. Office of Public Works in Longford. Oh, I know what this is. This is the Celtic roads. Yeah, they're. I was thinking of showing you guys some bogland, but I mean, quite honestly, where you have bogland is like the most boring thing in the world. Anyway, I think we've done it in 20 minutes. I mean, I can go through every single one of the things and everything like that, but as interesting as it is just a shell. You said it best, Claire, and Troy said it too, like, having events here would be really cool, but other than that, it's just a pile of stone at this point now. I'm gonna go and find a place to sit down. I mean, I could sit down at the desk there, but I need to pee, and I want some fresh air. And I am not taking those medieval steps again. I should actually go back real quick and just grab the form. I don't want to be a naughty Nelly. Have someone come back up here and pick it up. Wow. There's a nice Georgian house. They should have a calf. They should. There is a nearby place called the King's House. It's a oh, see what I mean? Oh God. Oh boy. That was not what I was expecting. Away from you, you death traps. I wonder how many monks died from the steps here over the years. They have a King's House, which is like a little coffee shop out of an old sub house of like a Georgian manor or Victorian manor. It's really nearby here. It's you know, it's. They want to keep it as simplistic as possible, if only to cut down on the maintenance cost. But it's paid for by the Irish government, probably then in turn financed a little bit by the EU. Maybe even occasionally financed by the UN, like up in Giant's Causeway, places like that. Or Newbridge. So I'm sure they can maintain the place. The gardening, looks like it's one of the more complicated things. I'm gonna have lunch somewhere. I've just had lunch. I had a very nice chicken sandwich. If you're on our Discord, do join our Discord, by the way, everyone, if you're not already a member. I posted up a picture in Carrick before grabbing on the train. Very nice turkey and chips sandwich. Well, there was chips with, there was a turkey, but it was a nice meal. I'm very stuffed, and I had a very horrible can of sparkling wine on the train. Oh God, I had to throw that out. But now, what I'm going to do is give you guys a few external shots. Bowell's a nice part of town. It's in County Roscommon. Here's the nice outside. This is the entrance, by the way. You just walk up. Normally you have to pay a $5 in, but he said today's free. And for some reason you can't go down the main entrance. You have to go in or through the side. I'm going to walk back into the village. Have find the nearest pub that's open that has a bathroom. And splash some water on my face, because I could do with a quick... Oh, there's a bathroom. Well, I guess I'll actually wrap it up here then. We do a live stream from a pub somewhere, I guess, but we'll see.
Thank you very much.
It's great.
Do you have any questions? Maybe
just one thing, I suppose. How do you, is this financed by the Irish government, or is it like subsidies? Yeah. I was just wondering. Also, do you do like events or anything like that on it? Because
usually, no. Usually we do guided tours.
Okay.
Usually we do guided tours several times a day. And yeah, we're funded by the Office of Public Works. So the OPW manage most of the heritage properties in
no, it was nice. I went up to the one in where is it? Up in Sligo. There's another abbey in Sligo town. Yeah. Went in there. That was nice. I'm from Swords, but I've never been to Swords Castle, not once. And it was being upgraded for years and years and years and years and years. Next time I go home, I have to go.
Yeah, well, that's usually the way with people. You know, there's people there in Boyle who've never set foot in it. So it's very, you're not alone. You're not alone.
What the New Yorkers say, like you never go. You see these things every day if you don't go there until you got guests over or whatever. Yeah. In my case, people wanted to see, so I said, why not? Everyone seemed to like it. Though everyone was saying that you should have events there just to maybe like raise funds or whatever, because that is some picturesque stuff like this.
Yeah. Well, we've had operas there in the past, but like the main focus of the OPW is preservation and conservation.
Yeah, and that would cause some damage.
Yeah, you've got to be careful. Like, I mean, especially with some of the historical houses that the OPW have in their portfolio, like Castletown House. You know, they'd be very, you know, they'd be constantly monitoring the number of people going in and out of the house and seeing the impact that's having on any furnishings or any floors and that type of thing. They're always very conscious of that, you know. And they use an awful lot of floor protectors now in these historic houses. Like Rusborough House, they have mats, you know, in the areas that people walk, you know, mats just to protect the original flooring and that type of thing. There's a lot of monitoring like that and temperature control as well. And they're very conscious of that, you see. And you know, that's the work of the OPW.
Last question. Is the toilets open?
One of them is open, but the other one isn't. Yeah.
Oh God, I hope it's
you can
immense.
go around the
I'll try. Yeah. All right, thanks. Great help. Have a great day. There you go. All right. I'll end it here. You all have a fantastic day. Nature calls, and then if you see me live later, then you know. If not, I might be live later back on the. On the old computer for a regular stream. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. We did it. I said I'd go to Boyle, and ooh, what mysteries are down there? Do you wonder? Probably there, actually. And yeah. So, see ya. Bye.